Hey guys, Kieran here, and I am just uploading a battle I had today using the Ottoman Empire. So this is my first video uploading on YouTube, and I just wanted to show you guys some of my tactics and my deployments and stuff, and just let you know how the battle went. So yeah, what we have here, I'm going to show you my soldiers. I have about 6 units of Nizam infantry. Got 4 units of the skirmishers here, the rifles. I've got 2 units over here on my left flank. I have 2 units of hand mortars. And I just found out about these guys today. I'm a pretty new Empire player. And yeah, and then I have 4 or 5 units of Wallachian boyars. And over here, I forget my opponent's name, but yeah, he's using the United Provinces, otherwise known as Holland. So my thoughts right now are to move. I thought my opponent was going to try and rush this hill here, so I put all my guys over to mostly to the right part of the map, and then I saw where he was trying to rush. So I moved all of my riflemen, my skirmishers, right into the little part here, right into this little area, so they can try and harass them and force their dragoons to rush at me. And at the same time, I'm moving all of my line infantry up to the top of this hill so I can have a height advantage. I'm using my horsemen to protect my flanks. So I'm using this to protect my flanks and also to protect my skirmishers, and I'm going to use these guys over here to attack the backs and the flanks of the other enemy soldiers. So yeah, let's hurry this up a little bit. Yeah, just to let you guys know, I'm a fairly new player, at least for online. Just getting the hang of it. I wouldn't say I'm amazing, but I'm decent. I make decent plays every once in a while. So here, I just killed their general just by shooting at them with my riflemen. And yeah, that's kind of sweet, I guess. Killing their general, it doesn't really matter, but whatever. So I'm moving these guys forward. I see from what he did right there that he's not going to try and charge my soldiers, which is kind of dumb, I think, because like he could have easily wiped out my rifles. Well, I guess he saw I had all my soldiers here. But anyways, he moves them here, and he's just going to try and fire them on them, but they're getting basically outclassed. I have more men than them, I have better accuracy than them, and yeah, they don't really have a chance here. They root one of my rifles, but that's about it. Around this point, I decided to take my cavalry over here and charge into this group of soldiers. I know my cavalry are better fighters than them, and if I get rid of this group of cavalry, then I'll basically have a better advantage in the cavalry department, be able to outmaneuver. And at the same time, they're bringing up their soldiers here. They're trying to fire on me, but they're actually not getting that many good shots. Well, I guess they're getting a few decent shots. But my skirmishers have done their job. They've disrupted cavalry, and yeah, so I have 1 cav over here and 1 cav over here. They're completely outclassed. They have no way of winning that cav fight. And I also have my heavy cav over here. So now I'm going to position all of my line infantry to line up on this hill, and then start marching down the hill to face the enemy line infantry. He starts repositioning here. Now if this was me, I would have taken half my army and moved them up the side of this hill and try and hit me from behind, but I guess he just doesn't think that way. Here, I'm going to start moving my hand mortars and to attack their flank, and I'm moving these cavalrymen to the back along with my general, just to cause some chaos and get a little bit of an advantage. I'm taking my riflemen and I'm trying to shoot them trying to shoot them at the enemies here. So, sorry if I'm not being very descriptive. It's quite late at night. I decided to do this. And I charged my guys for it. I did not see these sticks. But it didn't really hurt me that bad. I actually destroy this entire unit of riflemen, and I get caught up with these Holland Guard. And so this cav gets a little bit of hurt done on them, but I still have 2 more units over here. I have my units moving in the back over here. So I'm totally messing up their riflemen. I'm trying to make time for all of my line infantry to get into place, because I know that once they get into place, I have a height advantage over them, and I will basically be able to march down the hill and put some hurt on their army. Hold on a sec, I'm just plugging in my mic. Alright, so around right now, I'm trying to be firing at all their troops here. I'm trying to move them all into lines so I get the maximum firing efficiency. I have all of my cav here waiting for them to do something, because I don't want to charge into their squares. That would just be stupid. But I also know that when they're in squares, they will be able to do no damage on my line infantry, because there's nothing they can do. I actually didn't see them shooting at my armored cav over here, which was kind of stupid of me. But let's check out what my hand mortars are doing. See, my hand mortars, I just found out about these guys the other day. They're so awesome, and they shoot grenades into the ranks of the enemy, and they just cause huge disruption, huge major damage. And as you can see here, look, they're trying to fire. Boom, having a bad day. Dropped about 4 or 5 guys there. I'm charging these guys into the backs. Basically, I rout them in a second. They're done. I just took out their right flank. At the same time, for some reason, this guy kept themselves in squares. I don't know. I'm not gonna be like a dick and say that he was a total noob, but that was kind of a dumb thing to do. He's got all of the back parts of his infantry not even firing at my men. It's probably basically why I owned this battle. So you can see what I'm doing here is I'm trying to take my cavalry, and I'm trying to put them out of the range of their infantry squares, but I'm also trying to wait for them to get out of their square formation, because for all you Empire fans out there, you'll know that if they're in squares and you attack them with cavalry, you're basically dead. So I guess this guy caught on that he was just getting wrecked in the infantry department, and he took them out of square formation. At this point, I'm about to take my cavalry, move them in the back, take out these cavalry and move them in the back, and just charge from behind while charging from the front. You can see that I don't want to get into a shooting fight with them. I just want to charge them. I'm going downhill. I'll win on the melee there. So you can see that I'm taking my horsemen here. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. So yeah, on the flanks you can see my hand mortars doing their work. You can see my cavalry charging in, and you can see all my guys charging in from the front, all my line infantry. They basically don't, the battle is almost done. They have about one or two units that can do anything left, while I have almost my full army left. And yeah, let's just try and finish this up. I want to find out what the guy's name was, just so I can be legit about it. But yeah, they're all starting to root. And yeah, I used, just talking about my army a little bit, I used my fairly standard Ottoman army. I actually never used the Ottomans until I realized how useful hand mortars were. And basically them and Russians are the only ones who have them. Alright, anyways, the guy's name was Nomadic Jews 4. So yeah, good game to him. Good win for me, and I'll see you guys next time.